Lesson 2. Anchor Text. The Storm Read-Along. Genre. Realistic fiction is a made-up story that could happen in real life. Look for things that could really happen. People who act like people in real life. Genre. Realistic fiction. The Storm. Written and illustrated by Raul Colon. Essential question. What happens during a storm? Storm. Lightning. Storm. Thunder. Rain. The storm. Pop has come in. Look, he is wet. Tim and Rip ran to him. Tim, Rip, and Pop have fun. Tim had to go to bed. What did Tim and Rip see? Lightning. Rain. Tim hid in his bed. Rip hid too. Look what Pop had for Tim. Tim had a sip. Pop had a hug for Tim. He had a hug for Rip too. Pop sat with Tim and Rip. The end. Genre. Realistic fiction. Realistic fiction. The Storm is a story with a beginning, middle, and end. It is a made-up story, but it could happen in real life. In realistic fiction, characters act like real people. Characters. Do you remember the three main characters? Tim, Rip, Pop. Think about what happens in the storm. Could it happen to you? Could it happen to you? If it can, then the genre is called realistic fiction. If this could really happen in real life, the genre is called realistic fiction. If this could really happen in real life, The genre is called realistic fiction. Could it happen to you? If it can, then the genre is called realistic fiction. Your turn. Return to the essential question. Return to the essential question. Turn and talk. What happens during a storm? Dark clouds, lightning, rain. Talk about what happens during different parts in the storm. And how it makes Tim feel. Tell how it made Tim feel. He felt happy. This made Tim feel happy. This made Tim feel sad, disappointed. This made Tim feel scared. This made Tim feel happy. This made Tim feel relieved. Whew. This made Tim feel safe and loved and relaxed. Use words and actions to act out his feelings in a group. Classroom conversation. Talk about these questions with your class. How does Tim show his feelings? Disappointed, scared, happy, relieved, safe, loved, relaxed. How does Pop help Tim? Gives Tim a drink. Pop hugs Tim and reads a story to Tim. Pop keeps Tim company.